Hey everybody, I'm Ryan McCaffrey with IGN, joined by the one and only Brian Altano.
Hello.
And we don't do this for any other game, Brian.
Because no other game does this, Ryan. This is
new screenshots for Grand Theft Auto 5. I think unquestionably the biggest release of the year, no matter what next-gen launch titles, like this is going to be the game that
and
moves.
we woke up to a magical present from Rockstar this morning. They dropped 10 new beauties in our inboxes. Like you said, no other game does this. Nintendo doesn't go, hey, here's 5 new pictures of Mario. They just give us a trailer. But
oh, look, there's a Goomba.
There he is.
There's a Cloud.
Let's break that down. Oh, what's
pretty
that?
rad.
It's a Koopa. Never seen those.
But there is plenty to dig into here in these GTA 5 screens. So we're going to put them up on Still Store, as they would say in Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yes, good reference.
And let's dig in and see what we can find out. So the first one here, Brian, this is Michael. He is our former professional criminal in our trio of playable characters.
He's either relaxing after a big crime or contemplating his next one.
Well, what strikes you about this image?
The lighting is awesome. The sky looks sort of amazing. Like I actually really like the fact that there are crazy shadows everywhere, and the detail just in the building. If that sort of pops out in the architecture all over the map, I will be very happy to drive around this city.
Yeah, you can see on our left, but the right side of the car, the right front fender, you can see the reflection of the building in it, which is. I don't know, maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me and not remembering too well, but I don't remember GTA 4 having that quite level of detail. And then the other thing that struck me about this, you and I were talking about this before we went on the air, is this image in particular of the 10 we're going to look at seems to me the one that has already become the desktop background for thousands of gamers out there.
Exactly.
It's just
print it out,
cool, right?
tape it to your binder, go to school, wait till you get home and you can look at more screens.
All right, next up here, this kind of speaks for itself a little bit.
Does it? No, I'm kidding. Of course it does.
New type of vehicle.
Yeah.
Air.
GTA 5 has air, confirmed.
Holy crap, they've rendered oxygen.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so now do we know which character this is?
It's impossible to tell.
I know if he had the neck tattoo,
other than,
we'd be able to tell.
Yeah, we know it's not Franklin because we see white guy hands.
Yep.
But we don't know if it's Trevor or Michael with that helmet on. But the thing I'm not sure here. Obviously, we're skydiving. I would hope that there is he's wearing something. Let's hope it's a parachute.
Yeah, there's something on his back, we hope.
But
or that helmet really works.
It's testing it.
This really works.
Yeah. But I think this has got to be a mission because my head might actually explode if this were a freeform thing you can do anytime you want.
Yeah, I mean, you could do this in GTA 4. You could take a helicopter, you could fly around, you could jump out of it, but you had to jump in a pool because that makes sense.
And that wouldn't also kill you instantaneously.
That actually would kill you harder and be worse for the family that lives in that house. But yeah, this looks like a mission. If you can do this just flying around the game and just jump out and parachute anywhere, then awesome.
Sign me up.
Yes.
Like I'll pre-order another copy.
Yes, for sure. That's amazing.
Next up, definitely part of a mission here.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about this. This is Trevor.
Reenacting the Lowrider music video.
Yeah. So we've got guys hanging off of vehicles, taking pot shots at him. He is safety conscious enough to wear a helmet.
I know.
I find
no
impressive.
Armor. So just try to shoot everywhere around his head. Basically.
Everywhere but his noggin.
You want to kill this guy. Just shoot him in the anywhere.
What strikes me about this is, where the hell are we? I mean, look, we're in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, there are no buildings for miles. There's some sort of blurry cactus over there.
Yeah.
We are way off the beaten path here.
So, like, how far out does the game world go?
I don't know.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Speaking of nuts, how's that for a segue?
That was great. This is brand new. This is incredibly exciting. This has nothing to do with stealing cars or grand thefting anything. This is all about scuba diving.
Yeah.
You can go swimming in this game.
Are you gonna find James Cameron down here?
That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure there's all sorts of treasure down there.
And what hopefully you can see on the screen, because it's a little dark in our reference printout here, is there is an object on the left side of the screen that I'm pretty sure is just some sort of plankton seaweed thing that's way in the foreground, but the shape of it makes it look like it could be a sea monster lurking in the background.
It's Jaws. Yeah, it's Jaws. But I mean, this is insane to me, right? Like, we've never gotten to do anything like this in GTA games. We had GTA games where you couldn't even swim. You fell in the water and you died.
GTA 3, Vice City, that's San Andreas, you could not.
So now, not only can you swim, you can go and explore underwater. So whatever crazy-ass mob boss you're looking for is making you put on a hit on a shark or a dolphin or a whale or something. We don't even know yet, but this is brand new for GTA. People say, you know, these games are too similar and stuff like that. GTA 5 is absolutely breaking that mold.
And what's contrast this to 2 images ago, we went from 20,000 feet, 30,000 feet up, or however, skydiving, some thousands of feet in the air, to now however many dozens or hundreds of, probably dozens of feet. I think you might.
Over dozens of feet underwater.
Dozens of feet underwater, only in Grand Theft Auto 5. Pre-order now. But it's an interesting contrast.
Yeah, for sure.
This game doesn't just go out like we saw with the last image where you're in the middle of the damn desert. Who knows how far away from downtown Los Santos. It goes out, it goes up, it goes down, it goes in every direction.
See, now I want to know, can you skydive in a scuba suit and just go from the plane
into the water
to the whale's mouth within 2 minutes?
That would be some James Bond stuff right there.
Make it happen, Rockstar.
All right, we got to move along here. This one, we've seen screenshots similar to this already, the downtown Los Santos skyline. But the one thing I thought jumped out at me here, and it's a common theme in every screen. I actually didn't even point it out in the scuba diving one. There was some crazy lighting going on layered on the plants. But just right here, look at the skyscraper on the right hand side. And just the soft, reflective, late afternoon light just going off the glass side of that building. Yeah,
Rockstar is definitely a little more playful this time around with their engine and just in the way they're showing things off. They want you to run around and shoot people and steal cars and game, but they also want you to just kind of just sit back and enjoy the beauty of this wonderful world they've built in Grand Theft Auto 5. Available on, you know. But, so, I've read.
And I think part of it, though, too, is that this is their second go around with their own engine.
Yeah.
With GTA 4, they were going on the fly, which is why the game was delayed. And if you remember, GTA 4 was delayed 6 months.
Yep.
From October out to April, and because they were still adapting to their own engine and trying to figure out how to make it work and do the best. And it's clear that they have a very, very strong handle on what this tech can do.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just having fun with weather effects and all sorts of stuff. Speaking of having fun,
now
let's get back to some GTA.
Things get interesting now. Here we have Franklin, and of course the whole game is built around heists. That's sort of the hook of the game. And this, I'm going to put on my detective hat here, Brian, and light up a Sherlock Holmes pipe, and I'm gonna wager a guess that this is one of the heists in the game because he's wearing the bandana as this to conceal his identity. So this
he might be afraid of SARS.
Could happen. Maybe
flu.
You go to China in GTA 5. Could happen, right? And he's upset about any number of international.
Yeah. But most likely it's a heist.
Yeah.
Which in this case he's doing not with a super soaker or a slingshot, but a Gatling gun. You can censor that right there, but you have to say that word before the words Gatling gun.
And I don't know if it's a coincidence, if this is intentional, because Rockstar is brilliant at this, but Los Santos game takes place in Los Angeles. What does this weapon remind you of?
I don't know, you tell me.
Terminator 2, baby!
Yes!
Set in Los Angeles, Arnold whips out the Gatling gun and just starts tearing up the police. And that's what this, I guess maybe that's any time I see a Gatling gun, it reminds me of Terminator 2.
Yeah, I feel like that when I see a kid in a Public Enemy shirt.
There you go.
It's all the same.
John Connor is his time. But what's cool here, tech-wise, is this just a cool effect? See that tree burning down in the background? And even the car in the foreground is already on fire. He's already torn that up.
Yeah.
But what I'm wondering about with that tree in the background is there fire propagation technology?
That's a really good question. I mean, you can blow up any car in GTA 4, but if you can start burning down entire forests, that's a dangerous thing for Californians.
Smokey the Bear is going to be real
Especially,
upset.
in the fake LA area, like some dude flicks a cigarette at this,
and the whole thing's gone.
It's gone, man.
It's gone. All right. Next up here, again, I'm gonna hazard a guess that this is a mission. You're driving the Infernus, the Lamborghini Murcielago inspired car in the game. But I want to believe that this could also happen if you just get a 5 or 6 star wanted level, that you might just get the spotlight and the police helicopter chasing after you.
Now the interesting thing from this perspective, and this might just be again Rockstar getting playful with their camera angles and such, but are you chasing this car down yourself? Or is this just something we're looking from the police's perspective? We don't know.
That's true. That's a good
point. So that could be really cool. GTA 5 does feature 3 playable characters. You can switch around them on the fly.
Yeah, anytime you want.
And this could be a mission where maybe somebody's covering for somebody else.
That's true. You could have Trevor in the helicopter, Franklin driving the car, and be able to switch back and forth as you want. That's a great observation. And the other part of it here, for the baseball fan in me noticed this immediately, is you can see we're just outside of downtown Los Santos here. This certainly very much looks like an amphitheater in the hills here. But in real life, this is where Chavez Ravine would be, which is where Dodger Stadium is, the baseball stadium. So I wonder if the baseball stadium's not represented in GTA, or if this is just another area. But
see, I think if you move the light a little bit, you can almost see the Dodgers losing.
And spending lots of money to do it, too. So there's that. Now we move to Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Beautiful Palm Springs.
It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and I love like the lighting they're doing in sections like this. You know, it looks like a Need for Speed game all of a sudden. This looks like a screenshot from a different game. This doesn't look like GTA.
It does.
You know?
And again, this just makes me wonder. So in real life, Palm Springs is way outside of Los Angeles.
Sure.
If you're driving between Phoenix and LA, you go through here, with the wind farm, and it just makes me wonder, like, how far out does this game world go?
How big is this game?
And where is this in the game? Does this connect to another city? Is this road just taking you towards the very outer edges of the game world?
I think we're gonna have like many Dumb and Dumber moments where we're driving around and we're like, holy crap, we went like 7 states in the wrong
direction. All right. I love you. You've worked in Dumb and Dumber.
We have a movie quota, I think, for this thing.
Yeah, we're filling it up. Santa Monica Pier here with our penultimate screenshot. You know, how's that for a big word? That's right. I went to journalism school, Brian.
That's what you got from it?
That's what I got from it. Penultimate. Thanks a lot, Arizona State University. So what's cool about this is we've seen weather in all the GTA games before, right? But not like this.
Well, we've seen weather, but none of it ever really means anything.
Right.
Right? Like it's just sort of adds a little, like your car might slick a little bit more as it drives and stuff like that. But in this game, you might get struck by lightning.
Yeah, or maybe you have to ramp your DeLorean up to 88 and hit the right as the lightning bolt strikes at 10:04.
It's been at least 30 seconds since a movie reference. I'm glad you plugged that one in there.
Just ding, take a shot if you. That's the GTA 5 screenshot breakdown drinking game.
Yes, absolutely.
But
this is such a cool looking area here.
It really is.
We have this water. You could probably dive in and go swimming now that we learned that.
Yeah, now that that's happening.
That's not just water anymore.
And also the water and wave effects. Again, huge step up from GTA 4. Same engine.
Yep.
Way better water and wave effects.
They've had a few years to mess with it, so it's coming along really, really well. I just love how different everything looks in this game. It's not just like here's a city, have fun in it. It's you turn one corner and it's night and there's lightning hitting. And then you're swimming and there's choppy waves, and then you're in a car driving across the country. It's insane. There's so much to do in this game.
Yeah. And it's very clear that if nothing else, like if the whole switch between 3 protagonists thing turns out to be totally not fun and dumb, like GTA 5 will still be just an incredible place to wander around.
Exactly. Even if the story sucks, which it might, because it's a video game, just hang out.
Yeah.
Shoot some cops, shoot a whale, get struck by lightning on the Ferris wheel.
Wait, there are whales?
There might be.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Danger lurks in the deep waters of GTA 5.
Finally.
This fall on Xbox
3. Finally, we come to another shot that we've. This is very similar to a flyby scene we saw in one of the trailers. And I wonder again, how far out of town are we?
Yeah, where are we here?
How long does it take to drive here?
Can you, in the middle of this game, be like, and just vanish for a few days? Everyone's like, sorry, my phone doesn't work.
I'm John Connor. I'm going off the grid. I'm living off the grid.
Yeah, I mean,
no one will ever find me.
I just love this because there's no cars here to steal. There's just nature.
Yeah, I mean,
just
so
you hanging out.
What can you do out here? Can you wander around? Can you just start walking through these mountains? Can you ride dirt bikes? Can you skydive out here? Can you
This is
swim
where
in
you
this
take
river?
your OkCupid profile picture, right here, and then you find your inner cheat.
I love nature.
I love to climb and go outside. You're like, I wanted to play video games. Why am I outside in a video game?
So those are 10 brand new Grand Theft Auto 5 screenshots. What I like about the screenshots, though, Brian, to get serious for a second, is that each one actually does sort of tell us just a little something new about the game. So that's why it's worth doing these videos, even though this one is about twice as long as it probably should have been.
That's okay.
But hopefully you've enjoyed it. Grand Theft Auto 5, we are just getting started with this game. We got a lot more coming up in the months to come. E3's right around the corner. Game's out in September. So for Brian Altano, I'm Ryan McCaffrey. For all of your Grand Theft Auto 5 needs and desires,
all of them,
every single one, you're already in the right place. IGN.